Hey, how's it going, superfans? It's me, SuperFanatic. And today, we're starting a new series, calling it Rants About. It's where I rant about things. This series will be not only for ranting about random crap, but it will also be where announcements are going to be held. Today will mostly be announcements and a bit of clearing the air. First thing, I need to stop making promises. In episode 2, I said, this series will be a once-a-week series. But that's not the plan anymore. I thought I could do the one video a week thing, and I mean, I technically can, but the burnout is just too much. I work a full-time job, so having to edit for like 4 entire days is not good. It really has just destroyed me. So yes, I am changing now to a just when I feel like it schedule. Whenever I get a video out is just when I get a video out. I will try, at least at first, to keep it at maybe like an every other week type thing. But yeah, so, I know all of you are just so upset about that. For now, I will not be doing weekly videos anymore, because I just don't have the spare time. I really don't. I thought I could do it, especially considering my first episode I edited all in one day. This video is also going to be edited all in one day. In fact, I'm recording this on the day it is to be uploaded. I have about 4.5 hours to make this entire video, but this video will not be hard to edit. This video will be, I need to cut out all of my bad takes and then put a background on it. Speaking of which, I guess point 2 will be the future of the series, because this video is probably going to be some hot garbage. I don't have a workflow for this. I don't have any ideas as to how to make the actual video you're seeing very interesting. I'm probably just going to have some B-roll playing in the background, and actually, hold on. There we go, that's a bit better. As the episodes of this series go on, I imagine I'll start getting more and more detailed. My next episode of this series, I'm thinking, will be a rant that I did actually during the previous Fallout episode, wherein I was ranting about how Fallout 4 is better than Fallout New Vegas, and if you think otherwise, what is wrong with you? But it's not for this episode. So yeah, effectively what happened was I ranted about that for like 15 whole minutes. Then I kind of realized, hey, this doesn't belong in this episode. This needs its own series of me to just, yell at the microphone for a while. So that's what this has ended up being. Not every episode of Rants About will have announcements in it, because there's only so many things I can announce about. But if there are announcements, it will be in the title. That way, anyone who just cares about announcements will know what videos to actually look at. And so I guess the final thing will just be a bit of, ranting about this whole YouTube thing. It's a lot different than I expected it would be. I thought, I don't know why or what made me expect this, but for some reason I was under the impression that I'd put up a couple videos and I'd at least have a subscriber. 1 subscriber. I'm not complaining. I now realize, oh yeah, that kind of, if I don't have any subscribers, it's kind of hard to get subscribers. Not to mention the fact that I decided to pick a not very popular at the moment game for my, for the game I'm doing a series on. I picked Fallout 4 because it just seemed like the right choice for me. There were other games I could have done. I could have done Skyrim. I could have done Minecraft. I even thought about doing GTA 5 at one point. Problem with those games is all different stuff. Problem with Minecraft was that there's not really, how do I put this? There's no voice acting, there's no real characters per se, there's no missions, it's just Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Minecraft is my first favorite game. I told you Fallout 4 was my second favorite game. Minecraft is my first favorite game. But I just feel like, as of right now, I couldn't make a very good Minecraft video. Maybe now that I'm giving it more time between each video and I can actually put more effort in, then I might be able to, but not as of current. GTA 5 had the problem of that they're constantly talking. There's, every mission you do, there's this constant talking, and I feel compelled to just sit there and listen to it, because I like that about GTA. I can just sit there and listen to them talk, and it's all funny and very interesting, but that wouldn't make for a very good, hi, I'm a YouTuber type of video, Skyrim, I felt, has the problem of that there's not nothing that you can do in Skyrim. There's a lot of stuff you can do, but there's not a lot of things you can do that aren't really accomplishing anything. That's what I like about Fallout 4, is that Fallout 4, you've got build mode. You can build stuff for no real particular reason. If you didn't want to build in the game, you could certainly just use build mode, put down, some stores and stuff and call it a day, and then there you go. You'd have exactly as efficient of a workshop as you would anyone who's built something nice and big and fancy. But I like making stuff that's nice and big and fancy, hence why I made the giant warehouse that I made, the workshop. It's a workshop in a workshop. So I figured Fallout 4 was probably the best mix of content, but also empty, quiet moments where I could just talk. I'm still figuring out my editing style. It's been kind of all over the place, but it's had a somewhat consistent feel. You'll notice in episode 1, I just kind of skipped over dialogue somewhat. Although I was impressed at how quickly I was able to figure out how to pop in the Ben 10 clip. 'Cause before making that video, I had never used Adobe Premiere, and that day was literally the first day I was using Adobe Premiere. So I'd say I made a pretty good video, all things considered. But yeah, in the first episode, I skipped over most of the dialogue, but in episode 2, you notice, is when I started condensing it like I do. I quite like the way that I condense it. I was thinking that I might potentially go for a slightly more cut down editing style in my videos. I don't know if I ever will actually do this, but I was considering cutting my videos more like how the average YouTuber would. If you've ever seen, if you go back to 2015 when Fallout 4 first came out, and you see, like, all these YouTubers who only ever made one video on Fallout 4. Like, in that episode, they go from the very beginning to the game to the Corvega assembly plant. Like, they play for 5 hours and then make a 10-minute video out of it. And I don't know if that's for me. I might consider doing an editing style a bit more like that, but I feel like a series where you get to see more happen, where you actually are along for the ride more. I feel like those series tend to stick around in your mind for longer. Like, some of my favorite series on YouTube are Yogscast Minecraft stuff. You know, Jaffa Factory, MoonQuest, Hole Diggers, all that good stuff. And Nerdcubed completes Fallout 4. But the thing about those is that, like, in the Yogscast case, there's 3 of them, so they're constantly conversing between each other, so they can keep the video interesting for, a half hour or however long, without much editing at all. Then you have Nerdcubed, who is all on his own, but still is able to keep talking the whole time. So he's able to, again, have a very lightly edited series and have it still be good. Me, I'm not that great at talking for an hour or however long straight. And I don't have any friends to play with. I'd love to change that at some point. Do some collabs with other YouTubers. I have 0 subscribers at the moment. That's not gonna happen for a long while. And no, I'm not inviting my real-life friends, because I don't have any. So, yeah. Was Fallout 4 the best game I could have picked? Maybe, maybe not. I certainly feel like it was the best option for me at the moment. But, as I said, I probably won't be doing the DLCs in this series. By the time I finish the main game, I feel like I will just move on, and eventually I'll come back to Fallout 4. Again, this is not set in stone. I might just decide to do all the DLCs in this run, or I might decide to do 1 or 2 of them. Definitely not Far Harbor, as it's the worst DLC. But who knows? Also, so in episode 2, I said that I'd be doing, that this would be a weekly series, and then in episode 6, I said that I was planning on going to a random games system after Fallout 4 ended. I might instead do another series. I might even start intersecting series and have another gaming series, obviously, going in tandem. So I might have, like, every other video be one or the other, or I might have one be random and one be Fallout, or, who knows. The future is very open for me, but yes, obviously don't expect me to only ever play Fallout 4, because that is not what I want to do, that is not what I plan to do. But anyways, I think that's pretty much everything for this video. If there's anything I forgot, I guess I'll bring it up in the next video. So, I guess I'll leave it there. I hope you've been well, hope you enjoyed, and as always, love you. Bye.